In this video, we will go over what a simple search might look like using PubMed, and we'll also discuss what to do if you need a resource that isn't in the UNC catalog or isn't in one of our journal subscriptions. So right now, I am going to perform a simple article search. So let's say that I would like to find articles on sleep apnea. So on the Health Sciences Library homepage, in this top search box, I can type in sleep apnea and search PubMed. And when I click search, it will direct me to the PubMed website. So a general search like this would return a lot of results. As you can see, this one has returned 43,000 results. That's quite a lot. So I can narrow down my search in a couple different ways. First, I might want to apply a filter. The filters are right here on the left-hand side. There are some additional filters hidden. And if I see something in a filter that narrows down my search to what I'm looking for, I can just select the filter and it will apply to my search results. Another way to narrow down my search is to combine several terms or phrases into one search string in this top box. So the first thing that I'm going to do, because I'm searching a two-word phrase, is I'm going to put quotation marks around the phrase. Just like that. This tells the PubMed search engine that I only want results that return the exact phrase sleep apnea. Without quotations, PubMed is actually searching for articles that contain either the word sleep or the word apnea. A lot of search engines operate this way. Even just a regular Google search operates this way. So if you want to search for an exact phrase, using quotation marks will ensure that the search engine, in this case PubMed, is only going to return articles that have that exact phrase. So when I click search, we can see it filtered out a little bit. Now I only have 40,000 articles, still quite a lot. So let's say I want to narrow my search even more. And I, in this case, let's say I'm searching for sleep apnea and obesity. So I can edit my search string by entering the word "and" in all capital letters. This is called a Boolean operator. There are several Boolean operators. They're pretty easy to use. We'll go over them in a little more detail later on. But after I have typed in my Boolean operator, I'll type in my second search term. And I can click search. And now it has returned only a little over 5,000 search results. So that narrowed down quite a bit. So now that I've found some relevant articles, I can click on the title and I'll see these two boxes right up here. Sometimes you'll see several different boxes right up here at the top. In this case, this article is open access, which means that anyone can access the article even if they don't have a subscription to the journal. Sometimes you might only see the Find at UNC button. And if I had gone into PubMed directly to the PubMed website without going through the library's website first, I wouldn't see this blue Find at UNC button. And that means that I wouldn't be able to access the article. So now that I have this button, I'm going to click on it. It's going to open this blank page. And as you can see, this is supposed to be the article, but the formatting is kind of messy. It's kind of not very easy to read. And there is a quick fix for this. What I can do is navigate to this right-hand screen. About in the middle of this panel, I'll see try a different source. And this is just a drop-down box. And I can select one of these different sources. These are UNC's different journal subscriptions. So a lot of our subscriptions overlap, and we may have several subscriptions that provide access to the same exact journal. In this case, there are many subscriptions that I can use to access this journal. Right now it's using PubMed Central, but let's say I can just click on any other subscription here. I'll click this middle link and it will take me to the journal's website, and I will be able to open this PDF and download it. So let's take a look at what happens when I want to access an article that isn't in our journal subscriptions. I'm going to go back to PubMed, go back to my search results, and let's say I would like to access this article. Like I mentioned, this only has one box for Find at UNC up here. I'm going to click on this link, and it's going to tell me this item isn't available in our online subscriptions. So if this was an older article, like around, in the 1990s or even earlier than that, this might appear because the article is not part of our digital subscriptions, but we have a print copy of the journal. And in that case, for distance students, we would find the print journal and we can scan older articles and send them over as PDFs. And we can go over that in a little bit. But right now, this article is pretty new. It was published in 2019. So it's likely not in our print subscriptions. And this is where a lot of students feel like they've hit a roadblock and they just get really frustrated. And they might not even try to find this article at all. But we want to emphasize that you shouldn't give up. You can still access the article for free through our InterLibrary Loan service, which we also refer to as ILL. What I can do is scroll to the bottom of this page and click this link, request it from another library via InterLibrary Loan. This will take me to the ILL homepage. If it was my first time using ILL, I would be asked to create an account. It's free, it only takes a couple of minutes to do, it's not a problem. Because I've used ILL before, all I have to do is log on. And the system automatically takes me to this article request form, and it's already filled out all of the information for the article that I'm wanting. I don't have to add any more information here. All I have to do is click Submit Request right here, and it will take me back to my profile page where I can see this article request has been submitted and it's waiting to be processed by our ILL team. So it takes around, we say it takes around 2 to 3 business days, but in several cases I've received an article just in a matter of hours. Very rarely is our ILL team not able to locate a partner library that has access to an article. It does happen, but I'm glad to say that it doesn't happen very often. And once everything is processed, I will receive an email giving me a link to my ILL account page, and I'll be able to view and download the article that I requested. If I had all of the information for a book or an article that I know isn't in our subscriptions, I can also enter all of the information manually. And I can do that by navigating to the ILL homepage by going to the Health Sciences Library homepage and clicking this link, Get Items from Other Libraries. It'll take me to a login screen again. This looks a little bit different, but it's still the same exact login. And once I have logged in, I can request UNC material. So I would just click a UNC article, and I would fill in this form manually. If you find an article that is in our print subscriptions, but you are not currently on campus and you can't access our library in person, you can also fill out an ILL request, and they will locate the journal, scan the article that you're wanting, and send you a PDF copy of it.